everybody, it's Dawn. Thank you for visiting my channel. Today I'm going to follow along with a Made You Look video, and I chose what was closest to my heart, which is, my heart's over here, which is her Michael Myers look. She did a Michael Myers mask with makeup, and it's a pretty new video and I loved it, so I want to follow along with hers. So she is way more talented with this type of thing than I am, but all I can do is try. And like I said, I'm going to be following along with her. So I'm going to get set up, and the first thing I'm going to do is she is much more experienced than me, so I'm going to put, I think, oh, do I want to do this? I think I'm going to, I just want to do it here. I just want to create a line for the neck of the mask, I think. And then I'm going to cover my whole face in white cream paint. Oh, Jesus. So I'm just going to use this Ruby's white cream paint. And I don't even have an applicator. I'm just pretty much going to use my fingers. And this is a lot more liquidous and doesn't really dry down. So I'm going to go over it in a white powder too. And I'm sorry about the lighting. It's really nice out today, so we wanted to open the windows. But I also want to sit in front of the TV so I can see what she's doing. So there we go. So I'm going to just finish covering everything up. And she covers her ears with white too, so I guess I'm going to do that. I tried to improve the lighting situation a little bit by closing the blinds. I hope that helped. My good lighting is over there, and I am sitting in a very little nook right here, and all the lighting and stuff won't fit over here. All the lighting. I have one light that works real good, but it won't fit here. I have a ring light. Alright, so I'm just gonna cover that. Look at Tina. Tina! Hi! Hi, Tina! I hate covering my ears with this stuff, but she does it, so I gotta do it. She's probably got a lot higher quality paint than me too. And that sponge brush just isn't working, so I'm gonna use my fingers again. Okay. Now we're just gonna let that sit a minute. I think I'm gonna go over it with some white powder. But first I'm gonna let it sit a little bit before I even do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some white setting powder. Okay, so right off the bat, I don't have a nice clean finish like she does, but we're gonna dirty it up some anyway, so we'll just see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna take this tiny brush that I love, and we're gonna go in with, I'm gonna mix some grays and blacks together, just from various palettes that I don't really use for beauty, and just dirty it up. This isn't exactly like she's doing. She flicks some, I think, watered down body paint maybe on her, and but I don't have anything like that right now, so I'll just try it this way. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with just a black eyeliner to just work in his cheeks. And at this point they aren't too dark. We're going to work on them some more. And don't use your expensive liquid eyeliners for this, because this does mess them up. Then we're gonna this is just a black eyeshadow I'm working with right here. Then we me some blackness shadow in the temple area, or just above the temple. And then we're gonna blend this out a little bit. Okay, then some shadow down the nose. She hasn't done this in the video at this point, but I don't know, I feel like it's important. Okay, now it's time. I'm gonna do the shape of the eyes. I probably shouldn't have gone in with the shadow yet, but I'm actually going to do that with an eyeliner to get it to be pretty blunt. Okay, so she says she's going in with a little black just to darken things up, and I'm paying attention to her. So I'm gonna try and do that too. I mean, of course, I'm not doing exactly what she's doing because, you know, I'm not a good student and I don't have the exact same stuff she's using. But I'm trying. Okay, so we're going to use black body paint to fill in the eyes. I mean, she did a much sharper look than I got, and her eyes are smaller. That's okay. Nobody's expecting perfection from me, right? Now, we're going to darken everything up with black eyeshadow because that's what she said to do. Oh look, my eyes are starting to tear up, and it's... Oh look, see, that's from my eyes tearing up. Oh no. Well, that'll just have to be part of the charm. So now, I got a brush like this, and we're going to go in with some kind of brownish gray and create cracks. This is the aged one. Okay, so here I am making the cracks with, she's using a very dark gray eyeshadow to create the cracks, so I am too. Okay, now that we have the cracks on, we're going to go to the side of them. She's using black body paint. I'm going to use this eyeliner that I love. I need my mirror. Okay, now we're going to use a super fine brush and white body paint to go on the other side of the cracks. Okay, so we're going to highlight everything. Opposite side of the cracks and above the cheek, so hopefully I'm understanding this correctly. Also around the eyes. The good thing about messy, dirty makeup is that you can clean it up by making it even messier and dirty looking. Okay, well, I tried. And, you know, she points it out in the video that, you know, the wig is attached to the Michael Myers mask that you would purchase in the store, or even his mask. So I'm just going to pull my hair back and I'm to hold it like this. I have all these little baby edges. Michael Myers doesn't have an issue with. This eye hole is bigger than this one, but I tried. She is a makeup artist. I'm just like, hi everybody, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a gory makeup look. And we're going to start with some liquid latex.
Is that from something?
No. On a little plate. And I've seen girls do similar things to this, and they're like, from here up is all glammed out, and I just don't think that's realistic. I don't think that I would be glammed out if I was in the situation that they're showing. So
by the time you got to the point where you were gored,
yeah, by the time I was gored,
would have worn off anyway.
Yeah. So Tina, what are you doing? So this is toilet tissue I'm using right now. Toilet tissue. Mm-hmm.
She's acting up.
Pull that off a little bit.
I like what you've done here.
You don't even know what I'm doing.
You're doing gory.
Yeah. I'm going to try to, anyway.
Gory McGoriton.
Mm-hmm. Okay. A little more over here. I want it to overlap over my mouth, so I don't have to create a way to make it look like the bottom lip is chopped off. We're just going to create an illusion.
The world of illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Magic. The world of illusion. No Doug Henning.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to rip that a little bit so it'll be jaggedy. I think. So I'm going to do 2 more layers. I'm going to let this dry down and do 2 more layers, but I'm not going to make y'all sit through that. Okay, now I'm just using some latex to smooth this out right up here, because it's going to have to blend to look like my natural skin. I kind of got this a little bit from Glam and Gore, a little bit from Ellie Max, just watching all these beautiful makeup artists with their incredible skill. Anyway, you take coffee grounds and mix it. Yeah, that'll be good. Mix it with a little bit of latex and put it on this part of my face, because this is where it's going to get wounded. But we're not going to do that just yet. We're just waiting for this to dry. Okay, now that it's dry, I'm going to take this tool. This is just a dermatological tool, but I'm going to use it to lift the toilet paper and latex up a little bit. You got to be careful so you don't stab yourself. And it's always a good idea to dip your tools in a little bit of powder to help them to not stick to the latex, because even when the latex dries, it's still pretty sticky. Now I've decided I'm going to have this come down here so it'll look like just this patch of skin was cut off.
I wonder if he just showed up there.
Okay. Now this, we're going to work our way under the top part of it. Okay, so I've got all the wound, all the base there. So now we're going to take some foundation and blend. Oh no, I didn't mean to put it there. He doesn't listen to me. Okay, now I'm going to powder it and further blend it that way. So I'm just going to put black in here in the crevasse on the interior of the wound. Now, to make it look kind of woundy and just scrapey underneath, we're going to take some coffee grounds. This is salted caramel coffee. You don't have to use salted caramel coffee. You can use any kind you want. But don't use the instant because that'll just dissolve. You need to use coffee grounds. And I'm just going to mix it with
What if you're going for salted caramel fix?
Well, then, then mix some in the latex. And then just, I'm using a chopstick, but, whatever you have. You can use it like a little palette knife, or it really improves the smell of the latex, too. Get it on there. Okay. I'm not going to totally cover it in there because there's going to be so much gunk and stuff in there that it's going to look good. And we just let that dry. I'm going to go back to the inside here with some black. This is just cream paint, but I would suggest using black, what is that? Alcohol activated. I would suggest using that, but I don't have any of that stuff yet. Or right now.
You will.
I will.
When people start getting you Patreon.
No, I don't do Patreon. Then we're gonna go in with some more red. This is just like a red, just a lip gloss that I don't really use for anything else, so I figure I can use it for Fresh Blood. Now I'm gonna go through with a different shade of red lipstick. A little bit of the black on the skinny end of the wedge, the face wedge, and just do that. Dun, dun, dun. we're gonna go into, this is zombie blood, but really it's pretty much the same thing as scab blood. Which is on my wish list, my stocking stuffer wish list. Got some on my hand. And really what it is, it's just a really, really dark red, like scab blood. Then I'm going to go in with just fresh blood on the same sponge. And I like this blood because this is going to give a nice shine, a nice freshly face cut open shine. Open a new tube. I'll have to go get some fake blood when it's half off after Halloween. Although making your own is so much more satisfying, I would think.
You should go to the emergency room just to mess with them. There's been a bit of an incident.
I have a bit of an issue. Okay, now I really should have done this before I put all this wet gooey blood, but I didn't, so we're gonna just add some blush because it's gonna give obvious redness. And another thing, I'm gonna put some on the eye, because I've seen a lot of people do these looks where they have a real glam eye going on. Well, I just don't think that's realistic. I think you would have like not happy eyes, but I don't want to rub my eyes and make them bloodshot, so there is some type of fake blood you can actually put in your eyes, but I don't want no part of that. Right, Eric? Okay, so here's a look close at it. Just gnarly. I realize I could have blended this better, but I'm still learning. I'm not a pro. I'm barely an amateur. I'm merely a hobbyist. So, and it smells like salted caramel coffee in here too. So, and my face smells like it. So, alrighty.
Smell like that for a couple weeks.
So, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm going to insert some photographs of this at the end of the video because I was requested by some people to, ew,
When you go show it to
dripping on me,
Marshall, I'd be like,
to do it more often. So I'm going to do that. Hi everybody, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. Hi Eric. Today I'm going to try and do something inspired by the Purge mask, one of the Purge masks from the original movie. It's Eric's favorite series of film. Right, Eric? He hates the Purge.
I don't care for it.
And I mean, I think it's stupid too, but so I'm going to start with a foundation that's darker than what I would normally use, much darker. And normally I wouldn't show you the process of me putting this on, but I think it's kind of important to the look, and I lied. I'm not going to do that first. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to outline my eye sockets. And I don't think I'm going to glue down my eyebrow because my socket starts right just under it. So, but I'm going to be very slow and careful because I don't want this to be messed up. And I'm just going to use my fingers to put the foundation on because I don't want to mess up any of my beauty blenders with this dark color. And I would recommend using, if you do something like this, I would recommend using a, what is that? I got a weird bump in here, Eric.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. But I would recommend definitely using something full coverage. And this is a Super Stay Better Skin by Maybelline, and it's full coverage. And we're gonna just do this kind of blunt, right. I just had the stupid thing right in my hand. I did not move, and I can't find it. Okay, now I'm just gonna dab on some powder to set it, just on the foundation. Okay, then I'm gonna take an eyebrow crayon and just draw, like trace out the edges. And I'm going to use this to draw out some features that would be on the mask. It's a small concealer, but I'm going to use it to start adding in color on the inside. I'm going to start with some black from my Makeup Revolution, the Emily Edit The Wants palette. And go just kind of brush on the inside of where I drew the circles, just on the inside of the circles. And I'm not going to do any eye makeup like eyeliner or anything like around the eye, because I want to create like the look of distance, like my face is separate from the mask. And now I'm going to go in with like a tan color using the same brush. And blending it with the black while I go inside closer and on the lid and everything. Okay, now I want to get like some matte gray and get in here with it. So I'm going to use this to outline. I probably should have done that eyebrow up higher, but next time I know. Now we're going to take some white liquid liner and just kind of don't go do a line completely around, just in spots. Okay, I'm gonna go around that. With this brush to try and make that look more like an eye hole. Okay. All right. And I'm going to highlight, like just use some highlighter. And I hope this works out. I'm not happy with the eye holes. I'm happy with the mask. And deal with the face a little bit. The lines. Now I'm going to set this mouth with some powdered, some eyeshadow. I know. Try one more thing. And this might make a mess. But it also might end up making all the difference. Yeah, it doesn't make all the difference. I think I'm going to just put a little bit on the outside of the white to make it look more, I don't know, something.
Make it pop.
Yeah, I guess. Actually, I think that worked. Okay, well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, this stuff itches my eye, but I got to take the pictures first. I mean, not my eye, my mouth. But, okay, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. So I definitely know that you need to outline the outside of the highlight with another lighter sheer color. Like I did a light brown that I just kind of blended out. It's not perfect, but this is practice. So, I'll try it again sometime. And this was not the right makeup to use for the lip because it's just too shiny. All right, well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to all of you later. Bye.